my first tip for you. You might like to do a million things, you might want to do a million things, but you have to ask yourself, which am I doing for what? My second tip is all about focus. I used to get this thing wrong because people would say, you have to be focused, you have to be focused. I was like, how can I be focused when I'm focusing on a million things? And so I have learned to schedule and to focus on what is important at its own time. So I'll give you an example. When I'm on radio, okay? I might do social media, maybe during an ad break. I try to do a Facebook Live at the same time that I'm reading the news so that I'm killing two birds with one stone. But what I tend to do is focus on one thing at the same time. I do not rob Peter to pay Paul. So for example, when I act, I'm like, when do we shoot? When do I have to be on set? Because I have to do, you know, this and that. I don't try to rob from one person to pay the other person. And so you should focus on what you're doing. If you're doing an event, do an event. Don't do that event and then try to, at that same time, be managing some social media profile or something, because you're going to be robbing Peter to pay Paul. I also try to make a distinction between what is my 9 to 5 and what is passion. Because the thing is, you can work your 9 to 5 and cross off the things that are on your to-do list, and then do your own personal things at your own personal time. The third thing I would say to you is schedule everything as much as you can. That is one great way of ensuring that things don't overlap, that they don't clash. You know, I'm forever telling people to send me emails, not just because I want my team to look at it, but also just because once you have things via email, you can look and you can cross-check and you can make sure that you're not clashing. So for example, you're not taking a job to be an MC in, you know, at a gig in perhaps Ogun State. The same weekend, you're booked to speak at a conference in Niger State. How are you going to make it? Unless you have powers you are not telling us about. So you need to make sure that whatever you're committing to, whatever you're deciding to do, you have a great schedule for it. I can schedule my day, I can schedule my week, I can say, okay, this month, this is what I want to get done. These are the things that I consider to be priority for this month, for the next 3 months, for this year. Whatever it is, for me, life is about enjoying all those things I want to do, but ensuring that I'm doing it well. I hope these 3 tips help you, and I will give you more tips, because the truth is, every day I'm finding out a new way, you know, to get something done and to get it done properly. Do you have any tips for managing all the millions of things you like to do?